On the episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, Deke asked Remy for space, Steffy and Hope bonded, Liam shared news of Beth's role in the wedding. Steffy finally saw Deke's designs, and she loved what she saw. Ridge said Hope was waiting for them, so they headed into the showroom to discuss Hope for the future. Steffy felt like Deke's designs were fantastic, and she made a quip about his taste in designs being better than his taste in men. Steffy congratulated Hope not only on the revival of her life, but on her engagement to Liam. Hope appreciated the well wishes, and she thought this reconciliation felt different than previous iterations of their marriage. Hope explained to everyone how much the reunion meant to Beth, especially in light of the shooting, which put Steffy on edge. Hope thanked Steffy for how she handled handing over Beth to Hope, and they both were grateful for Liam's survival. Steffy said to Hope, "I thought maybe we would have leaned on each other if the worst did, but we didn't. We didn't lose Liam. Actually, something incredible came out of this awful ordeal. You and Liam are engaged. You are engaged to be married." Daphne wanted the newly formed friendship between Hope and Steffy to last into the future. Hope saw no reason why it wouldn't, given how the two women had matured over the years. They were moms now, and their families remained interconnected in so many ways, so it was about time. Deke wouldn't listen to any of Remy's assertions that he had changed. He asked if it was true that he posted deepfakes of Elektra for the world to see. Deke felt like being lost and confused shouldn't lead someone to commit the atrocious acts that he did. Remy played up his desperation to remain friends with Elektra as his motivation for committing the acts. Remy explained that not everyone was as accepting of his sexual orientation as they were of Deke's. He had the privilege of not having to come out because of the supportive environment he grew up in. However, for Remy, things were a lot darker. Remy wanted to isolate Elektra because if he were the only person in her life, once she learned the truth about him, she would be forced to like the real version of him. He admitted that everything he did was selfish, and although he regretted his actions, he didn't want it to come between their relationship. At this point, even though Deke knew Remy showed remorse, he was upset that he had been lied to. Remy made a calculated effort to have Deke conceal his identity, and the secret was more than just a minor omission. For the first time in Remy's life, he saw a future for himself, but that future was made possible by the love he shared with Deke. Deke admitted he cared about Remy, but the newly revealed dark side of his boyfriend left him uneasy about the future. Remy refused to give up on Deke. Sadly for Remy, Deke asked for time and space to process everything that happened. Remy understood, but he needed Deke to realize how much Deke had done for his life. He was his first love, and there was no chance that he was willing to let Deke walk away forever. He would give him as long as it took to bring them back together. Elektra and Will hoped Deke would dump Remy after learning the true nature of the man his boyfriend truly was. Bill offered to convey to Deke how much bad news Remy was if he struggled to come to that conclusion on his own. Elektra thought it was finally behind her, but Remy's resurfacing dredged up the pain from her past. She not only had Luna to contend with, but now she had Remy lurking outside her orbit as well. In regard to Luna, Katie said, "Once that baby comes, Luna will have nothing to do with it. She will not be able to put that baby between you and Will. We will care for the child. We will love it. We will get through this as a family, the Spencer family." Katie reminded Elektra of how much Will loved her and the future ahead of them. She promised to keep Elektra safe from Remy and Luna, which their son's girlfriend appreciated. Elektra was more excited to celebrate Liam and Hope's engagement, something that left Bill overjoyed as well. He told Liam how proud he was that he put his family back together. Liam felt like he floundered for far too long, but he finally found his footing and he's back with Hope and stronger than ever. Bill announced to everyone that Beth, his granddaughter, would officiate the wedding. There were far too many reasons to accept Beth as the officiant than to decline, so naturally they agreed. Liam saw a reunion with Hope as a long time coming. They realized the family wasn't just the three of them, Hope, Liam, and Beth, and it extended to everyone in their circle, including Elektra. Liam revealed that he spoke to Wyatt about the engagement, and they were hopeful that he'd return for the wedding. Liam's near-death experiences changed his perspective on everything, and he sees things more clearly. The family was closer than ever before, which included Bill and Katie. Everything between them appeared to finally bring them back together, and by the looks on their faces, Liam and Will found it to be a long time coming. This was the most united the Spencer family had been in quite some time, which was for the best, considering the obstacles that still lay ahead of them. Catch all new episodes of The Bold and the Beautiful weekdays on CBS and Paramount+.